Good morning, everyone. Leopard here. We are now in lockdown, as are most of you. That means we can leave the house to shop for groceries and pharmacies, and that's about it. We attempted to place an order online yesterday at the Kroger store, and we couldn't get the website to accept our credit cards. So, with masks on today, we will venture into the fray to gather supplies for the next week. We will also break a few rules by driving around town and dropping off masks for some of our more homebound friends who may be a little bit more fragile and really shouldn't even be going out of the house to get groceries. We're busy making those masks, by the way. We're up to about 30 a day in production. That's about all we seem to be able to produce without wearing ourselves out. It gets to be a little tedious, and to be honest, it's kind of a stressful situation when we think about how many people need them and how many we can make. And there are thousands and thousands of households making masks right now. So please think about making some yourself. And if not, find out who in your particular area is making masks and ask them if they can help you out. And as always, we're willing to send you some of ours. Just simply send us an email with your address. And if you'll help us out with the postage, that'll be great. If it's a hardship, we'll see what we can do otherwise. We're working to fill about 50 or 60 back orders today. Another doctor's office has asked for some help, and one of our friends in Vermont needs to donate some masks to the folks that live in her neighborhood. And the Anchorage School District has put a lunch program has put out a request for 200 masks. I don't know if we'll be the ones to fill that one, but we'll see what we can do. You know, guys, on top of everything else we're facing as individuals and as a nation, there is now the daily onslaught of internet crime, scams, and telephone calls and the like. After 3.5 years of world travel with never an incident involving a credit card overseas in over 80 different countries, we get back to the United States and my Citibank card gets hit with bogus charges 2 days in a row. I had to cancel the card and I've got a new one being sent out. Citibank was really great about that. Thankfully, the credit card companies don't stick us with the charges. They have insurance or something to cover those losses. But somehow, somewhere down the road, someone, probably a small business owner, eats the loss since the goods already went out the door. It just isn't right. With the new workplace becoming a digital reality, there are scam artists out there offering work-at-home jobs. You fill out an online application that asks for a lot of personal data in exchange for what appears to be a reasonable hourly wage, only to find out that your identity's been stolen. Yeah. A friend of mine in Anchorage forwarded me an email yesterday from a prospective employer. A quick read told me right away it wasn't legit. Remember, folks, if it sounds too good to be true, it isn't. It never has been, and it never will be. There's no free lunch out there. Please don't let these desperate times lull you into thinking there's an immediate resolve, an immediate solution to your current situation. Use good judgment and ask somebody else for an opinion before addressing a call or an internet request. If somebody calls you, ask for a telephone number. Ask them what they want, thank them for their call, and say that you'll get back to them. Don't engage in the call with them. And if you get an email request, well, here's a few good rules to follow when you get a phone call or an email asking for anything, including just your name. They say they've noticed some suspicious activity or login attempts in your account and want you to call them, or they want you to respond to the email. They claim there's a problem with your account or your payment information or your check bounced, and they want you to call them or respond to the email. They say you must confirm some personal information, and they want you to fill out that information. They include a fake invoice for you to pay. They want you to click on a link to make a payment. Oh my God, that's danger. They say you're eligible to register for a government refund. They offer a coupon for free stuff. They say you have a check waiting to be claimed because you're a distant relative of some incredible prince in Nigeria. Some of them are becoming very creative, and some of those emails are sounding really convincing. And here's the worst one. They give you a specific telephone number to call. Never, never, never use that number. So, If you get a call or an email that has any of these signs, chances are it's just not real. Never, never, never respond to the email. Never, never, never engage with the caller. Simply say thank you and hang up once they've given you the pitch. Credit card companies do not call you. They send text messages or email alerts. Banks do not call you. They send text messages or email alerts. If the request is an email, note down the name of the bank that's presumably sending it to you and delete it immediately. Do not respond to it. Do not keep it in your computer. And then you call the number on the back of your credit card or on your statement, not the number they gave you in the message. You talk to the bank because you know it's them, because you called them. Ask if there's a problem with your account and deal it in that way. That's it for today, guys. Stay safe, my friends. Stay healthy and stay away from each other. And know that I love you, even if we've never met before. Take care. Leopard out.